Welcome back to beautiful Milo McIver State Park for round 2 of the Beaver State Fling presented by Innova. We are on the West course today, Cory. Got our lead card. Talk about it.
Hey, they say West is best. Maybe not for the Pro Tour, but some of the most iconic holes. Lots of playing around beautiful ferns and old growth trees. Really has that prehistoric vibe on a lot of these holes. So excited to see these guys tear it up.
Looking at hole 1, what's our pro play?
Pro play is big sidearm if you have it, really. I think that is the optimal shot. You're going to be contending with this tree off to the left side of the green. But backhand plays too. It's just going to be more of that kind of piercing, gentle turn all the way into the basket here.
Yeah, tough get to start the day, though.
Very tough get. In a pin position that I've never seen before. We have video on Central Coast of Kenny Climo ending the tournament on the alternate pin here. So this hole is pretty legendary.
Our lead card starting us off from Gresham, Oregon, sponsored by Disc Junction, Stokely Disc, Castoplast, and Wild.
That was Dom doing the announcing right there. And there's Dallas Garber, your leader, stepping up to 1.
Garber.
1-stroke lead over Oregon's final boss and Scott Withers. Stefan Vincent and Justin Anderson also on the card.
Yeah, I got a good one. Bunch of Oregon Lokes and some high-end golf here. Dallas ripping the disc in round 1.
It's always nice to have one of my cousins on the card.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Garber going for the turnover.
I like this. This is a little wider than I was thinking initially.
That was the Yota.
That's a signature disc, right?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
Withers.
Scott Withers next to T.
Going with the Ducks aesthetic.
There was a little car that revved right before he was walking up there, so he reset there.
A lot of river goers this time of year.
Oh my goodness, the parking lot was packed, as was the river.
Yeah, disc golf's nice, but the heat had me thinking Clackamas all day.
Oh man, they were winning out there.
Scott not winning quite as much.
Not so much.
Hyster's into the trees.
Yep.
Local to Hillsboro, Oregon, and sponsored by Pacific Northwest Pizza Pioneers. Stefan Vincent.
A new player to me, Stefan Vincent, Cory.
Yeah, actually, really good dude. I mean, clearly super athletic and moving on Wednesday for medical school. So a bit of a last hurrah.
Wow. Brain and bronze, Cory, huh? Must be nice.
One day I'll get there. Looking brawny here.
Yeah, a little turnover, a little low. That's scooting into a putt, though.
Rounding out our lead card here at the Beaver State Fling at 6 under par, local to Wilsonville, Oregon. Sponsored by Discmania, Disc Junction, and Wild Rose Athletics.
And Justin Anderson going with the Horizon CPD2 off the tee. Very overstable, high-speed driver.
Yeah, he's got a boom-boom sidearm for sure.
Yeah, he's got boom-boom on both sides, honestly.
Shouts to Justin Anderson, too. We've known each other for quite a while. I hung out at his house in 2019.
Wow,
so,
nice.
Yeah, good dude. Kind of always been in that Oregon scene. Definitely a regular on lead cards at events like this.
Yep. Now a dad, though.
Yep.
Yep. And the weather's just pitching over for the easy drop-in par. It is a look at 2 for Anderson. He doesn't just look at it, Cory. What a make.
He's looking and he's a liking.
That was a great putt to start your round.
Yeah, 35-foot, hole 1, little jittery, but you get it in.
Vincent to match that birdie from Circle's Edge. Off the cage. And Garber.
Same miss as yesterday, hole 1. Little weak on that left side.
That has been his miss that we've seen, is that left miss. Everybody's got to have a miss, you know? You're not making them all.
No, 100%. It's early in the round. That's the miss. That is the miss.
Yeah. Vincent dropping in par, and Withers will drop in his. Anderson, stroke on the card, tightening up your lead card here with this birdie.
Anderson on Anderson call. Feels right.
Gotta love it. On to a new hole, Cory. How about that at Milo? A new hole.
Yeah, hole 2. They carved this out of what looks to be a whole lot of nothing. But I'll tell you what, when I mentioned the prehistoric vibes earlier, this is it. All tight, low ceiling, high floor above all of these ferns. Really optimal play is just get it going straight. It has a little bit of left finish, you see, as this manicured kind of built up green here. But the straight shot is critical. Anything early left and really early right is just going to be pain.
Yeah. Anderson, forehand. Ooh. That is a tree and a kick. Garber. That is a tree and a fade back to the middle for Dallas. Okay.
All right. Hey, you take those, right?
You sure do. Withers.
Yeah, the gap is just so tight off this tee.
You don't even see that little guy in front of the big one.
I
And
know.
that's the one he hit. It sent him way left. Nightmare status for Withers. Vincent. Yeah, Scott's over in that head high rough. 'Cause this hole is fresh, you know?
Very fresh. No.
Oh.
Hey, you take that, though.
Yeah, you
a
do
little
take that.
redirect.
Yeah, so the brush really hasn't been beaten down yet. Garber, he's more or less in the middle of the fairway for his second. I'm over with Scott, left off the fairway. And now looking back, Ryan giving us a beautiful view.
Going with that flick Berg. Love watching him throw that shot.
That blue Berg all day, man. It seemed like every
Oh.
second shot was a Berg. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is where Withers is. He's about 20 feet left off the fairway, and there is apparently an overhand route.
Well, he just made one.
And it gets out, Cory.
It's up and in, 40 feet maybe?
Something like
35,
that.
40
It
feet?
might even be inside 40. Really crazy. Anderson, he's got a long look at two.
Yeah. Hoping a prayer at that point, but he's
Yeah.
cleaning that up.
Yeah, you take a stab. Yeah, okay, right at 40. That's a good call. Withers, can he save par after that drive?
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, man. Withers just makes all the putts he should. And
100%
some he
correct.
could.
Yes.
You know?
Like, definitely make some bonus ones, but he just makes all the ones that you need to. Like,
Yeah.
28 feet, he's on it.
Yeah, he's locked. Anderson on the way back for par. Solid.
A lot of gray so far on our little scorecard here, but Milo's not an easy course, dude. These are tough birdies.
Yeah. Long par threes. A lot of 450-foot par threes. Tight lines. Garber, par putt. That will maintain that one-stroke edge over Withers. And Vincent will make a move and get within two here with a drop-in birdie.
Good start.
Nice job, Doc.
A lot of these players actually hadn't got a chance to come out and practice the course, so a few of these new holes, they were just kind of more or less going in blind.
No, that's right, yeah.
Kind of heard legend of it. They knew something was up, but fun to watch them kind of figure it out on the fly.
That's the Yutta again there from Dallas. Ooh, looking at hole 3, and this is it's a heck of a gap off the tee, Murrell.
This one's such a doozy. We just mentioned tough par threes. This one fits the bill perfectly. 375 feet, but that doesn't even do it justice. Tight tunnel off the tee, and it's essentially like a force over flex with the most overstable disc you have in your bag because it is so far to the left after you make the break around the bush.
Sexton plays it, just pitches a forehand out in the middle, pitches in, takes his par, and I love that play, honestly.
Walking down the fairway, I literally was thinking about that. It's the only way I could see playing the hole for myself.
Yeah. Stefan, though, he's got an arm on him, Murrell.
Yeah, turns out
Oh, my
he can
goodness.
bomb.
Yeah, he's right on circle's edge
Right
with a
in
birdie
the,
look.
in the circle. As long as you're cresting in that little last tree line, you're in the mix.
Anderson,
Anderson!
nightmare kick.
Yeah, not where you want to be.
Straight left, and he's kind of even under a canopy over there. You'll see shortly. Garber has all the arm you need on this one. You can say that for every hole.
True.
This kid rips, Cory.
Free and easy power.
Yeah.
Definitely got those young ligaments working for him.
That's early. He's going to have a weird look from 45-ish.
Yeah,
Maybe
likely
50.
unmakeable, but probably an easy up type of deal.
Yeah, feels like it. Withers, still looking to get on the board. That's down the pipe. Is it early?
It's a little no. No, it
Oh, it's
held
late
flat
even.
enough. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's in Stefan land.
yeah, right there. Nice. Yeah, we are with Justin Anderson.
God.
We're
This
about 70 feet left.
He said he's kind of under a canopy.
okay. Yeah, underselling a little bit.
He is within a tree, a bush.
Found a forehand out. Shouts to Seppo for the bush call. And there's Cory. He's out there with you and kind of short of the Nate Sexton land. So he's still got
Still gonna make the corner.
probably
though.
280 into the pin, I'm going to guess from here. And he's going to the forehand to get maybe a little more drift around the corner.
Oh,
And he's in that tree short of the pin. So
cut it a little short.
I believe we got, I think Dallas is over there somewhere. You're going to see his disc pop out of the trees here shortly. Apologies.
Well, he is one with the trees.
Yeah, there he is.
There he
There's
is, all right.
the Garber. Probably the Berg.
Yeah, let's be honest. Oh, Justin with a little look-see, though.
Yeah, he's got a chance to save the bogey, but that's going to turn into a double Murrell.
Oof, they add up quick. These nasty par threes, they just leave no room for error.
Look at 2 for Scott. Oh. That's one he could have
Kind
made.
of was expecting that one to go in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with you. Let's see if Vincent can grab back-to-back and get within 1 of the lead.
Good putt. Kind of has like a short. His backswing has a short drawback. His putt has a short drawback. Kind of works out in front of himself with a lot of his shots. Interesting to watch.
Tall guy stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You know, controlling the limbs.
Yeah, turns out long levers handy.
Yep. That was a drop in par out of Withers there. And this is a putt for double for Mr. Anderson.
Converts.
And Garber, a little drop in par coming shortly. So a little slow at the top so far, huh? 3 pars.
Yeah, not much action. I mean, remember round one? Kind of similar vibe. We had a couple of birdies
That's true.
on the card in the first 4 or 5 holes, but I think especially once we get into that wood section in the middle, the scores are going to start heating up a little bit.
One of Oregon's best players is walking through the frame right there, but he's not playing.
Yeah, Chris Nelson,
Yeah.
yes. Shredder, unfortunately, has a finger injury. Plays some tournaments, but not going to be out at these big bomber courses.
Yep.
Still, quality dude. Such a joy to have on the card.
And it was on the bag for Anderson, right?
Yep. Yeah, Justin caddying for him all day and
Yeah, nice.
giving some tips, keeping him level-headed.
Another new hole out here.
Yeah, very similar actually to hole 2, the other new hole, as far as shot shape. This one a little bit shorter, 30, 40 feet shorter, but really the straight finish is what you're looking for. Make the gap, finish up by the basket, get your birdie.
Vincent.
Yes, sir. Ooh,
Okay.
a little long, but
Yeah.
there's a bed of ferns that you're really trying to air it over, and once you crest that, it does, it's going to drag a little bit into the green.
Garber with the MF Glow Logic Metal Flake.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Withers.
Oh, he's going back to the MX2 well. Throws that thing so well.
He threw it a lot today. And he's right there for that birdie. Count that one.
It's just so controllable. Limited glide. Kind of sits where it squats.
Anderson. Oh, excuse me. Anderson had the Logic. My bad.
Oh.
Garber went Lumen.
Oh, Lumen.
And speaking of Anderson, now the birdie putt. Oh, another good make, man.
He's feeling himself on the green. He's a bit up and down right now, but the putts are feeling good.
That was a heck of a bounce back after the double, man. I'm airballing that all day after a double.
Ooh.
Oh, we got
Whoa.
kayakers. They were out there in force, man.
It was seriously the most river action I've ever seen. Granted, we're 2 months later in the year.
Yeah, it's
But
a
it
little
was
warmer.
It was going off.
Birdie putt for Stefan. Another make.
Yeah, hole 4 playing 2.75 average, essentially. Actually, a little bit less easy than I was thinking.
No problem on the birdie make for Withers. Getting on the board off the schneid. He said, Milo, you won't get me today. And Garber to match that birdie. And that will keep that one-stroke edge over now Vincent and Withers.
Hey, plenty of good players have been stymied for longer out here at Milo.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
you get into a rhythm of not throwing the best shots, they start to stack up. Going with the Onskagens flip-flop.
Weebles wobble, and they also fall down into the bucket, Cory. Wow.
Welcome to our Instructional Disc Golf Series. If you're ready to take that next step, you've come to the right place. Before we get started on any techniques, I just want to put it out there, there's no substitute for time. Every technique we work on in this series, it's going to require you getting some reps in the field, taking that skill to the course, and putting in the time to have an effective use of those new techniques. Good luck, and it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, and we are flying hole 5 as my parents' dog Loki runs down the fairway.
Oh, Loki's a good boy, and this is a good hole. Hole number 5, classic here on the hole on the Milo McIver West course. 433 feet, and it is a bullet of a straight shot. A little bit of room on the right to hang it out, but really you're just wanting that straight finish and hopefully skittling up next to this hill. These 2 trees in front of the drone there pose most of the problems on the green. You can see slight elevation, though. It's just a tough get.
It is straight and long. Holding that shape, tough. Vincent. Cory, he smokes the disc, man.
Good flip up, good flight.
On the edge and pin high.
Wow. Scary putt from 22 feet, but you'll take it.
All day. Garber.
Little too turned.
That's a Color Glow FD3 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the kid's got pop.
It sure does.
Off to the right side, you could see how this hole might play over par. 3.07 average. Not a ton of birdies.
Withers is leaking, but also spitting out.
Yeah, but I mean, from there you really have no opportunity at the basket. It's just get it as close as you can.
Yeah, it should be an easy par though, ish anyway. Anderson going on DD1.
DD1, nice. I like it. Boom.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Mm-hmm. Some great drives there. Withers, a little texture on this approach with the mound and the few trees in the way.
Kind of a tricky, indecisive spot to be. Backhand or sidearm doesn't look good.
Yeah, I had the same thought watching that.
Yeah.
It didn't really throw that well, Cory.
No.
No, that's kind of circle's edge for par. Garber is buried for his second, but I think there is a lane out on the catch cam side. Yeah, Ryan giving you a good view of that.
Good approach. That's where how close you want to be on this pin.
Mm-hmm. And let's see if Withers can redeem himself and cover up that approach.
He did.
Come on, man.
Like you said, the putts that you have to make, he makes them.
Anderson. Oh, almost grabs back-to-back birdies after the double, but...
Nub in, nub out.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Vincent for 4 in a row here.
Oh, yes, sir.
And a share of the lead. Wow.
Hey, he's got to go to medical school on a high note. It's expensive. You need these payouts.
The drop in the bucket for that loan, man.
I know.
And a sad par after a great drive for Justin. Look at the Vincent swing. Maybe not super traditional, but man, it produces power, Cory.
I was thinking the same thing. Kind of draggy on the arm, but I'll tell you what, it all lines up and it's flying.
And you're going to see some shots later that are equal with the eagle.
Yes.
You know, it's crazy, man. Yeah. Hole 6.
Good opportunity to show off that arm. Par 4, 700 feet. Nothing really in your way off the tee. Subtle OB left side. That doesn't really come into play, but you're really just throwing it far and want to be in the center because the approach isn't going to be too long. It's just about slotting it into this little, below the trees, above the ground, into the darkness abyss of a black hole you'll see on the camera here in a sec.
Vincent up first after 4 in a row. Looking for the Yahtzee here.
He just stepped up and popped it, too. I don't know if you remember, but he's just in a rhythm. They're all coming out good.
Yep, he's in the zone. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Garber, I think he has his eyes on the shade here, Cory. Playing some old man golf
Masters
at 17.
golf.
Yep. Good. That is massive, dude.
Yes, crushed. Save the sunscreen, kid.
Withers. the more conservative play from Scott.
Yep, just pound it out right at those trees. Something overstable, and it'll likely distance gate you.
Yep, Halo Destroyer there for Scott.
Tell you what, though, Justin throws fast.
Very fast.
You know, you might see him kind of running up into some of these shots right when we cut because there is nothing before it.
Yeah, so apologies there. But Justin yanked that one right into the no-go zone. Has to come back with a big ante, but this is not doing everything it needed to.
Yeah, panning out just a little bit. And
there was a lot to ask for there. He was wildly out of position. It's the second for Withers. Is it that old MX2 again?
MX2 again.
Yep.
Look at the ground play he doesn't get with this thing.
Yeah.
Like, it is so impressive. It doesn't flare out. It just sticks.
Vincent.
Going with something slower, overstable mid-range, it looks like.
That's kind of sod.
Yeah, emphasis on the overstability.
Ugh. Well, he'll need a good putt for 5 in a row, Cory. Because that was not where he wanted it. Garber. Was there any doubt about what he was going to throw for his second shot?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait. It's a different disc.
No.
It's the Strato Owl.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Likely a Stokely disc there.
Yeah. Okay. Should have gone Berg, apparently.
Yeah, pushed it a little long, but honestly, like he's probably within the circle. It's hard to really jump too far back in there.
Anderson, he's left more or less pin high, pitches over for a makeable par putt. Vincent, a tough, low ceiling birdie look for 5 in a row. Did you see that power from the straddle, dude?
Straddle uphill.
That was
he didn't
fired.
jump it, but that was out of the circle.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was like 40 feet. Really impressive make. He is feeling it right now. It's fun to watch, too. Garber, he's coming back for birdie and to maintain a share of the lead with Stefan, and he has done that.
Stefan, yeah, jumping right into the mix, though.
Look at that scorecard, man. God. It's beautiful. Anderson, this is a par putt.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this hole played a quarter stroke under par. One of the easier par fours on the course for sure.
You got to get this one. You are just annoyed with a 4 here. Withers for his 3. As expected, no problem. He'll stay 1 off the lead of Vincent and Garber. Another look at this straddle stab.
Little leafy
Vincent.
action.
Yeah, even fights through.
I mean, hit it with some authority, too. It's not like he dribbled that thing in there.
No, he was putting through the chains, Cory.
Memories.
There we go. There we go.
Hole 7. I mean, at this point, people in Oregon just call this the Philo hole.
They really do, yeah.
Par 5, 850 feet. You know, they call it a par 5. It's probably a 2-shot hole. I think it's an honorarium par 5 at this point.
Yeah, it goes back and forth.
Yeah, big hyzer into the middle of the gap is the prescription, and then you're making your way. Likely, if you're far enough and hopefully left enough, you're throwing this big, swoopy S-turned force-over shot and then dropping it right back into where our friend, the red sweatshirt, is making his way.
Aw, what a guy. I'm a fan of red sweatshirt guy now.
I know.
Vincent, I believe he's sending this as a shrike around the turn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, but you could tell he was really trying to cheat it on the inside, play a little bit of a flip.
And it might not look like it. He is way up the fairway.
Yeah, off the fairway, but way up there.
Yep. Garber. What is Dallas throwing here? He is going Halo Destroyer.
We say it goes back and forth between a par 5 and a par 4, and I'll tell you what, plays about 4.5 exactly.
Oh,
so
well, there you go.
Take your choice, hard or easy.
Scott. This looks gorgeous.
Yeah, right where you want. In the mid, well, I'd say in the middle, but really, actually, you do want to be on the left side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anderson.
Crunched.
That's an S-Line DD3 from Justin.
He's twinning with Scott.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Couple in the short stuff, couple in the long stuff, but they're right off the fairway. They're totally workable shots.
I really love how they keep this little rough patch in the middle.
Oh,
I don't know that it even affects anything. Really, it just looks cool.
It does. Little grass bunker kind of.
Yeah, a little goatee right there in the middle.
Anderson overturned, but fights through to
that little pocket.
Got this little out pocket zone there. Garber, just slightly off the fairway.
Tough angle, though, really.
But this kid can manage, I tell you. FD3.
Wow. I think it's the same one he flipped.
It quite possibly could be.
Oh
He got some turn on that at the top of the
God.
flight there. That was... He has that for eagle.
Ooh.
Withers.
Overturned. He knew it. Oh, forgiving.
Yeah.
Forgiving on the tree, though.
Still in the fairway, but easy birdie. Vincent.
How about that footing, though? That's tough.
This is fading a little.
This is like what happened?
Oh. He is long.
That's how it got there.
I have not seen
I've never seen anybody there.
Same here. That was the third for Withers. Has that left for 4. Little test, but you like his chances to pass it. Out of the woods is Anderson. For a drop-in birdie. And here's an eagle bid for Stefan. And grab 6 in a row at birdie or better.
6.5 in a row.
Yeah.
He's still got this for 6 in a row.
Still for 6 in a row.
Longer than you want, though. Not a great effort.
Yeah, a little strong, a little high, but, basket does its job.
Yeah, I mean, I think for this level of play, these players, 4 kind of just feels like a par. They're playing it as a par 4.
They sure are. Garber for the eagle, 3. And a stroke lead. Strong make.
Strong make, good extension. Step off, get back in your routine, get the dang thing done.
Birdie putts coming for Withers and Anderson.
Man, I'm wondering if it's like a statement play because it is the Beaver State Fling. I understand that, but we have seen a lot of duck action. Whether it's Dustin Keegan in the first round, Scott coming full ducked out round 2.
Yeah.
You think it's like a turf dispute situation?
I think it's just like people in Oregon are more likely to be duck fans.
Okay.
That's,
Okay, and so but then why isn't it the duck group?
Well, because the beavers are state animal. So it's not related to the Oregon State exactly.
So it's an existential crisis within Oregon itself.
About which is the state animal.
State animal, but then more people are like to be ducks. Anyway, we're going to get into this later in the pod.
Hole 8 is on deck. I love having this one back on tour, Cory. Or back in the...
Could not agree more.
Mix.
This is like local knowledge extraordinaire type of hole. A hole 8, 285 feet, but it's got like 6 different angles within the flight. Dealer's choice off the tee. It's a bunch of trees. You could go with a big swooping turning backhand. You could go with a spike sidearm. You could go with a flick roller. You could just close your eyes and throw something as hard as you can, and I think all will have similar results.
Garber. It's that glow FD3 again. I'm going to give him 80% of the fairway.
Yeah, about right. I think no matter what you do, you're going to end up with a tricky technical putt, kind of at best. I don't think I've seen a bunch of just straight base jobs on this one.
Not a common sight. Vincent, can he keep that birdie streak rolling?
Yeah.
Not after that drive.
Unlikely.
Yeah. And you're going to see something a little different here out of Withers. I believe an overhand. Is it a thumber?
This is a thumber. Definitely a thumber. Okay.
That was headed right for the pin.
Yeah, actually, that was fantastic.
It was. Caught the last skinny tree he needed to beat there.
That
but
was like that North Carolina thumber. Play the lid.
Schwebby style.
Yeah.
Matt Dollar style. Anderson catching a tree at the corner. He'll have a long approach. This is an interesting shot here from Vincent. I thought he maybe hit that gap right in front of him, But he's taking this gap off to the right here.
Out of his hand, you're like, no. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's fine.
Yep.
I mean, he's in it well within the circle, right?
Yeah, totally. Long leg of 2 for Anderson. That's a drop in.
Not often you see a 285-foot hole play a quarter stroke over par.
Is that where we're at
That's
here?
where we're at with this one.
How about that, man? Garber. This is for a 2-stroke lead, and there was all the want you need on that one, man.
Absolutely sent it.
This kid he runs every putt.
Yes.
And he takes his time with it. Like 50, 60 footers, he is like giving it the full effort, which I really appreciate. Gives that one the full effort too and saves the par.
Well, that's the rub. When you're making that putt, when you feel good about making that putt,
Yeah.
you feel good about running at other ones.
Mm-hmm. Stefan to clean up the par.
Yeah.
So-
I see he was a little further than this kind of other angle made
Yeah.
it look. He still had a little bit of putt there.
I got the job done. He's only missed that one putt on hole 1 so far. The rest have dropped.
Honestly, you're right.
Yeah. Scott Withers to grab a stroke on the card and get within 1 of Garber, grabbing a share of second. Stefan. This is one of those should putts. Yep.
He does what he does. And Scotty there turning on the green towards the end of this front 9.
That's a par from Justin. And one more look at this. Thumber. Unconventional, yet effective, Corey. You'll love to see it.
I know. God, you know that's like some sweet old 11-time Firebird. Some just drooly disc.
9.
Oof. 175 feet. I believe the second easiest hole we have here on the course somehow, because it feels like the easiest hole I've ever seen in a tournament. 175 feet of just pretty much straight line action.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I feel like Scott is like Professor Milo.
Yeah.
You know? All the guys are like, oh, you do that. You know? It was really interesting, man.
Professor Milo.
Yeah.
It's so true, though. I've never seen anybody throw that little cracked over sidearm, but I'm in.
He's like, every X times I've thrown that, it's been parked every time. Yep. Yeah. Garber?
More traditional line here.
Yeah.
Or at least up the middle. Again, it's mostly a backhand, style shot. But
yeah, that was his berg. He says he just plays it to the log, and he's got a circle's edge putt. Calls it a day. Vincent. Oh! I was ready for back-to-back days with aces, Corey. I don't know about you. I was ready for it.
I mean, just looking at their reaction, I was ready. I thought they thought it was in.
Yeah. Off the band goes Stefan. Looks like he'll get back on the birdie train.
Hey, he's got a highlight round going so far. 6 birdies on the front 9, hitting band.
This is Anderson firing a logic down the fairway and just a little bit long for the comeback birdie putt.
It's like how you envision your round going, but then it never goes that way. You know? Golly.
Garber, he's just outside the circle here. And that means that nasty stepper's on its way, Corey. Dude,
I think he would prefer to be 35 feet than like 28 feet even.
He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys for sure. Anderson, keep the star frame rolling. No, that's an unfortunate one. Vincent. That is a birdie. And Withers will saunter over and drop in his version of it too. A little casual toss it all. It almost goes in. The anguish of the near ace. Off the band goes the man. Whew. That was 9 already, Corey.
High intensity round. You could see it just in that slow-mo. Such a good vibe on the card.
Yeah,
Everybody's
it was
loving
great,
each other.
man.
It was good times.
It was, man. A heck of a front 9. Make sure you guys come back for part 2. Thanks for watching part 1.